Alright. As you know, I've been trying to record Koudelka for a while now. Always something going wrong. Hopefully, this time it works. I am playing this on a PS2, the PS1 memory card in there. So let's see how it goes this time. I know I have to keep my voice up a bit for the microphone. Yeah, I'm just going to see if I can finally record this. Now I'm going to watch this little bit. Because once again, it's one of the older games, so if you don't watch it, you miss it. This is the first in the series of Shadow Hearts. So a lot of the characters, I think Edward and James, they're mentioned in the first Shadow Hearts, and Koudelka is actually in it. What else? Oh, well, Roger Bacon, obviously, he's in all of them. And the monastery. The monastery is in ruins, I believe. But yeah. I will play the Shadow Hearts games, if I can ever get this done. But yeah. So let's try it. Alright, so there's really not much. This is an older game, so when we go in here, you can do a new game, continue if you have a save, which this memory card actually does have, so I'm going to have to overwrite them. Config is basically, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, exciting. Okay, so we're just going to do a new game.
You're too early, Angel. I'm not dead yet.
Not yet, but it looks like you're going to die soon.
Maybe. But you'll have to pardon me while I tend to some unfinished business first.
Business? What can you possibly accomplish in your condition? You can't even hold your gun steady.
Well, no, unless I try. That thing's not gonna die unless I shoot it 2 or 3 times. Damn it! Here, use this.
Alright, now this is our first fight. It's basically just a training fight, so there's not really much to worry about. She's going to be more of a caster. But for now, we're just going to use her gun. The gun that was given to her. You can have the characters do whatever you want too, because each time you level, you can put different to wherever. So you could have her as a warrior if you want, but she's really good at casting. So this thing usually takes about 2 or 3 shots, and you don't have to worry about being attacked. So alright, not bad. Okay. Okay.
Hey, what about him?
He's dead.
Really? Thank you. So I guess my time is up. Hey, Angel. I'm not gonna ask you to take me to heaven. But will you pray for me at least?
Are you out of your mind? There's no bloody way I'm going to pray for you. But I guess I owe you because you saved me too. Payback time. Shut up! Keep it down! Okay, let's go. Stand up or I'll leave you here.
What happened? It doesn't hurt anymore. I'm cured.
Yeah, and so I cured you, so what?
You? You cured me. But I was almost dead. I'm confused. So you really are an angel?
Don't be foolish. Do you really think that there are angels on Earth? I'm no angel. I'm just a medium with a little curing.
I'm Edward J. Plunkett. I know I look pretty shady, but you don't look too wholesome yourself.
No, I'm not like you. And this is no place for people like you. Why did you come here?
I heard a rumor.
A rumor?
I heard something in London. That the son of some rich family bought an old monastery. Spent a ton of money to convert it into a house. I heard he brought quite a lot of harlots here. Seems like he was having a great time.
So, where is this monastery?
That's what I want to know. I came all this way to put a poor man's fear of God into this rich bastard. So far, I haven't found anything. Then this monster attacked me. I almost got killed. If you'd come any later, no doubt I'd be singing hymns in his stomach right now.
Shouldn't have bought such a good horse. She's too fast.
Too bad you won't be hearing me sing those hymns. When I was a boy, I was a pretty good soprano.
If you don't stop talking, I'll leave you here. My name is Koudelka, and I'm only going to say this once, so don't forget. If you want to get out of here alive, I suggest you stick very close. Got it?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Alright, so I'm going to continue through this door. There's some other doors in here. Circle button, if you have the S in the area you walk in, if you press it, it'll bring up the temporary save, which will come in handy for later things. Right, the temporary save. So do that, and then there's not much in here right now. Guess so. A lot of the items don't tell you what they are. Potions, obviously, health, listal, which I think we picked up. It's MP. Those are bullets. Just see what's in the inventory. I don't think there's much. Because you see, you can hold that. I'd rather him have the gun. Yeah. Alright. There are no stores, so everything will be picked up. Like weapons, potions, everything. Alright, another fight. So, now that we're in a real fight, just like any other RPG, you fight to level up, and you put points into things. We might actually level up. Alright, so so when you press action, obviously you can attack if you're close enough. Magic is what I'm going to use with her. These will go up. So, like for instance, Flare. The more you use it, it'll go up on its own. It doesn't go up when you level, but the more you use it, and for each character, the more it will gain experience, and that will eventually go to 2. Beside it will become a 2. And the cost of it will double, but it becomes a much nicer spell, and usually the attacks, they'll hit multiple targets. I think the heal does as well. Items, if you want to use one of your items, like you want your MP back or that, but yeah, like they don't tell you what they do. If your weapon breaks, which yes they do, you can replace it by going in there. Move if you wanted to get close enough to attack, but she really does take a hit, so you're not moving close with her. Wait if you want to skip your turn, or you've ended your turn, and there's your status, or at what your points are at. But for now, yeah, let's cast her Flare. Eight. Alright, so she leveled. Alright, so some of these things go together, like strength and dex. You can raise your strength, you can really hit hard with melee or physical attacks, whatnot. But you need dex in order to hit those targets. What else? Agility, so that you can actually have a turn without the monsters going several times before you get one. Vitality, obviously it'll raise your hit points. Intelligence and mind are basically the same thing. You want to hit hard, but you also want to be able to hit your target. Pi is like your defense. Yeah, but you want to be careful of how high you raise that, because if you raise it too high, your own characters won't even be able to heal you, because you got to keep a balance between all of that. Luck, basically. But you can hit the R2 on your PlayStation controller or whatnot, and it'll tell you what they do. Basically what I'm telling you. So, yeah. But she's going to be a caster, so that's what I'm going to do with her. And we're just going to go over here. Red, I think that's all that's up here, so I'm just going to leave. Yes. He's got no bullets, because he should be able to hit it. There we go. Hey. Got rags. Right, let's see here. Right, down we go. Just see. I'm gonna run around. Getting into a fight or two. If possible. For him, I'm gonna basically strength. Got rags again. Oh. We're supposed to be down here to forward in the game. I'm just looking for a fight. And area over. Those. Keeping an eye on the time so I can do the save thing.
How unusual that you two have decided to come to our rural district. There's really nothing interesting here.
It has gotten so cold outside. We weren't expecting any visitors. The soup is all we have. Please, have as much as you want.
Oh, yes, please.
Thanks. It smells great.
Wouldn't you like some, dear? Don't you like potato soup?
No. It's not that. I'm all right for now. Thank you for your hospitality, though.
No trouble at all. Please let me know if there's anything we can do. We are the only ones who live here, and it's so rare that we get any visitors.
So are you two really the only ones who live here?
Why do you ask?
Well, it was pretty foggy, so I couldn't tell for sure. But this building looked like an old church or something. Seems a little big just for the two of you.
You're right. In the 9th century, a saint from Ireland named Daniel Scotius built a place of worship here to appease monsters and evil spirits. That was how the Nemeton Monastery started. Or so I heard.
Monsters. Is that right?
Yes. What about them?
You might not believe this, but we saw a monster on our way here.
Is that so? You saw it too?
You mean that monster's been around for a while?
Well, we've been taking care of the monastery for a number of years, but from about 6 months ago, monsters have been appearing.
We see them more and more every month.
I used to be a sailor. I'm not afraid of any monsters.
Oh dear. What if something terrible happens to you?
We almost got killed back there. Now we're out of bullets.
That's not good. The monsters might try and attack you again. I'll spare you some bullets.
Thanks, that'd be great.
Looking after others. He's so wonderful at that.
So, have you two been together long?
Yes, quite a while. Now, all he does is paint and maintain this old building. That's his daily routine. But back in the old days...
Thanks, Ogden. I owe you one.
All right. I am hoping to be a little higher at level before I go in up here. The main saves, not the temporary saves, but the main saves.
Now this would make good rations. Let's take some with us.
I can't believe it. Are you still hungry?
I didn't have anything to eat or drink for 3 days. Of course I'm hungry. Speaking of which, You wasted all of that food. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, if it weren't poisoned, then I would have had some.
Pardon?
I said, if the soup weren't poisoned, then I would have had some. Got it?
Poison. No way.
Just a little bit. I smelled some poisonous plant.
What's happening?
Oh, I can tell you how you're going to feel. In about half an hour, you won't be able to move your body. If you don't find an antidote, you'll definitely die.
So they really were trying to kill us. But why?
Don't know. But it seems they're quite used to doing it this way. They must be hiding something. Listen, Edward. I'm going to try to cure you now. But you have to promise that when I do, you won't get mad and rush back to that couple right away. It's safer if we pretend we're dead and continue exploring this building. I think we'll find something interesting for sure.
Well, like I was saying, the main saves are all you need a boss fight before you can use them. So I'd like to be a little higher than level 2. Not that it's not doable at level 2 for this particular save, but that stuff is good for curing everything. So in case you don't pick up a lot of it, which is quite possible, you probably don't want to use it on silly things. Crystal. Well, maybe one more fight. That'll level us up. And let me just check the... Yeah. Come on, one more fight. There we go. Also, when you level up, it replenishes your health and your MP. Waiting. Oh, high list all that's not bad. All right, one more. Level 3 is a good level, so as long as I can get to one more fight, that should, I think one more fight should do it. One more. One more. It's over here. Where's the fight? Yeah, no, you don't want to. There we go. Yeah, this should do it. She can't cast. What? She's gonna level, it's gonna replenish, but I don't want her just sitting there. And I would like to raise flare. The more you use it, dead. Still didn't. All right, whiskey. That's another one. Whiskey is actually helps bring your characters back to life. There is a spell that you'll get for that too, but yeah, you won't get it for a while. The spell is better. It actually brings you back with full health, but the whiskey only, I think it only brings you back with like 1 health or something. she can't cast because she's been silenced. I'm not gonna waste anything for them to cure that, so. Status ailments go away after the fight, so if you really don't need to cure something, don't bother. Alright, finally. Oh, lots of whiskey, that's good. Alright, so now we'll go in here. This time we're going to go all the way through so we can get our next character, which is James. Every time you're near one of these, it'll say that something's not right. Now, I do want him to eventually use something besides this handgun, but for now. And I do want her closer because she's going to be casting. The closer she gets, the more damage we'll do. And there it goes. Okay. There's nothing in there.